It's finally here. After 2,459 games played among 30 teams, it comes down to a best-of-7 between the two league champions. The World Series will soon begin in Houston. The Astros are trying to win it for the second time in the last 3 years, while the Washington Nationals will be trying to win it for the first time in franchise history. Before I get into that, be sure to subscribe to this channel for more baseball videos from Major League and from around the world. Once the World Series is done, it's a long off-season for MLB, but baseball worldwide goes on without interruption. Now, back to the World Series. If you like watching a showdown between two star pitchers, this is the ideal series. Nationals and Astros have arguably the two best rotations in MLB. Every starting pitcher is good, so I don't expect to see any early inning offensive explosions. The Astros' top pitcher right now is Gerrit Cole, a Cy Young candidate who has had nothing but good starts in the postseason. Justin Verlander, another Cy Young finalist, has been almost as good. His only bad start was Game 4 of the division series, in which he gave up 4 runs in 3 2/3 innings, though that was likely due to the fact that he was pitching on 3 days rest. Zach Greinke completes their star pitching trio. Good during the regular season, he struggled in the postseason. But the Nationals might be the right team for him to face and turn things around. On June 13th, while still with the Diamondbacks, Greinke earned a win against the Nationals, throwing 7 1/3 innings, giving up no runs on only 2 hits, and walking no one. For the Nationals' starting rotation in the postseason, Patrick Corbin has had a little trouble, but Max Scherzer, Steven Strasburg, and Anibal Sanchez have had quality starts every time they've come to the mound. Their primary concern all along has been their bullpen, which had the highest ERA of any team's bullpen in all of Major League during the regular season. But of course, in the postseason, when you've got 4 good starters, one of them can become a relief pitcher, which is what they did with Corbin. In the deciding Game 5 of the division series, he threw 1 1/3 inning in relief, striking out 3 and allowing no one on base. Prior to that, he had had a disastrous outing in relief in Game 3, but that was coming after he had thrown 6 innings just 3 days earlier. The Astros, on the other hand, have a reliable bullpen that ranked 3rd in bullpen ERA during the regular season. Looking at the regular season, the Astros scored more runs and allowed fewer runs than the Nationals. They had a better home record and a better road record. But when comparing them in the second half of the season, it's a lot closer. And when comparing the postseason, the Nationals come out ahead. The Astros have the edge in home runs with 288 to Washington's 231. However, Houston allowed 230 home runs, while Washington allowed just 202. The Nationals were a lot better at stealing bases this year with 116 steals, while the Astros totaled just 67. But the Astros may be better at preventing stolen bases. Houston's opponents swiped 73 bases. Washington's opponents grabbed 89. The Astros committed 71 errors during the regular season, second lowest total in all of Major League. The Nationals committed 87, also one of the lowest totals in the league. Houston hit the most sacrifice flies of any team this season, so they can be dangerous with a runner on third. However, they also grounded into the most double plays, so they can be a danger to themselves with a runner on first. In interleague play, Houston was 11-9, not bad, but Washington was better, 14-6, tied for second in the league. In summary, both teams have great starting pitching. National starting pitching has been better lately, but the Astros have had a better bullpen to back it up. Greinke has struggled in the postseason, but he has beaten the Nationals this year. The Nationals are better at stealing. The Astros are better at preventing steals. Fielding is a strength for both teams, especially the Astros. Astros were a far better team in the first half of the season, a little better in the second half. Postseason has favored the Nationals, but then again, they've been playing completely different opponents. I think this will be a great series with every game being close. Don't be surprised if you have to stay up late and watch extra innings in this one. And that's all. As always, let me know in the comments if I've left anything out that could make a difference in this series. Also, comment who you think is going to win and in how many games. Until next time, this is Baseball International. See ya.